Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy ride. Tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show, #1 on YouTube. Tonight we have with us Jacob Hassey. Welcome to the show, Jacob. So, Jacob, how did you get started in racing?
So last year, I went to round number 5 of the Cookout Summer Shootout, and during the like autograph session, one of the drivers for RDP let me sit in his car, and I was hooked from there.
Okay, when you climbed behind the wheel for the first time, were you the least bit scared?
Not as much as I thought I would actually be.
Okay, how much success have you had as a race car driver?
So I have 2 wins at Dillon Motor Speedway and 1 win during Spring Nationals at Nashville Fairground Speedway.
Okay, so when you win your races, how do you celebrate your victories?
Just chill out for the rest of the day, I guess. I mean, getting out of the car, really excited, like pumping my fist up in the air, like just really excited.
Okay, what's an awesome day at the racetrack look like for you?
Can you repeat that again?
What's an awesome day at the racetrack look like for you?
This is a good one. Probably whenever I qualify in the top 10 and finished like pretty high up, like in the top 10 from where I started.
Okay. Okay. What's an awesome day at the race shop look like for you then?
Probably being able to work on my car and help around with the other cars.
Okay. What is your home racetrack?
My home racetrack is Charlotte Motor Speedway, and I live about like 20-ish minutes from there.
Okay. What's your favorite racetrack you've ever raced on?
My favorite racetrack is probably Dillon Motor Speedway. I've won there twice now, as of yesterday. It's pretty fun.
Okay. So, what's the story behind your racing number?
So growing up, was a really big Jimmy Johnson fan, and once I was able to race, I just knew I was going to go with that.
Okay. Do you have a racing nickname?
Not yet.
Okay. Are you pretty good about reading the racetrack?
Yeah, it usually takes me about like 10 laps to figure tracks out.
Okay. Do you have any big racing events you're looking forward to racing in yet this year?
Some big events I'm looking forward to. Probably summer shootout next year because a lot of guys are moving up to legend cars, and this year was used to start and went really well.
Okay. Okay. Um, all right. When you're strapped in your race car, getting ready to go on the racetrack, what helps get you psyched up and motivated to go out and do this?
Probably whenever my teammates come over and just hype me up.
Okay. Who's all on your racing crew?
So we have a really big team. It's called Race Driven Performance, and some of the drivers on it are Bryson Nichols, Tegan Nolan, Owen Price, Grayson Price, Cole Gumstead. a lot more.
Okay. Um, what are your future plans with your racing career?
So next year, hoping we can stay in the bando for the whole year, and then not really sure what we're going to be doing next. I mean, it'll probably be legend cars, but as long as I'm racing, I'll be happy.
Okay. Do you have what's the best piece of advice you've gotten as a race car driver?
I learned this one the hard way. It was first ever time I was out in a car. It was a cold day. Did not warm up my tires. Lap two, went out and spun out like and almost hit the wall. So make sure you warm up your tires on a cold day.
Okay. What kind of advice would you give a new race car driver?
Probably just don't go full send. Like, just don't.
Okay. Who do you have for sponsors on your racing team?
So I have three sponsors. I have Tall Tree Books, A&H Meats, and the boutique.
Okay. Are you presently looking for more sponsors?
Yes, we are looking for more sponsors.
Okay. How does one get a hold of you to sponsor you?
Um, you can text or message my dad or mom.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to sponsor our guest, get a hold of Jacob's parents. If you'd like to sponsor you. All right. What do you like to do for fun away from the racetrack?
Probably play iRacing and other racing games, and used to play baseball, but now I don't, but still kind of like to.
Okay. Um, all right. Do you have any crazy racing stories you'd like to share with us?
So one time it was during spring nationals this year. It was like the first race, and me and Jace Rydener were racing really close for like the first like 10 laps of the race, and we collided. I ramped over his nose and I almost flipped. I flew through the air like a decent bit. And
Oh boy.
yeah, that was pretty weird.
Did you
Pretty
get
weird.
banged up a little bit or?
Still ended up finishing second in that race though.
Okay, okay. Is there anybody you'd like to thank you for helping you get this far with your racing career?
I'd like to thank my mom and dad for letting me do this, and team owner Ron Thomas for helping us getting everything started.
Okay. Who are some of your friends at the racetrack?
A lot of friends. Some of my friends are Dylan Thomas, Tegan Nolan, Bryson Nichols, Jackson Jones, Reed Halpin, Corbin Cannon, um, Jagger Williams, Jagger Parker, and a lot more.
Okay. Um, all right. At this portion of the show, I like to turn the mic over to my guest. If you have a couple questions you'd like to ask me, you can ask me a couple questions.
So, what made you decide to start doing these podcasts?
I've been a racing fan for quite a few years.
I actually think that's it. Question wise.
Okay. Who's your racing hero?
Probably like Jimmy Johnson or even William Byron now.
Have you met those guys?
I no, I have not.
Okay. What would you say to them if you got a chance to meet them?
I would probably say um I'm one of your biggest fans and I look up to you in my racing.
Okay. Very cool. Is anybody else you'd like to thank you for helping you get this far with your racing career?
Yeah, all my sponsors that I mentioned earlier, all the guys at RDP for helping getting everything like figured out. And I think that's it.
Okay. So I'd like to thank you, Jacob, for being on our racing show tonight, talking to us about your racing career, getting to know you a little bit better. I will have you step out and I will call you a little bit to thank you, okay?
Do I go?
Yeah, you know how to exit out?
Uh oh, wrong mouse. Uh leave.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Jacob Hassey on our racing show tonight, talking to us about his racing career. If you'd like to get to know Jacob better, reach out to his dad, Mark, on Facebook. And if you'd like to sponsor him, reach out to his dad, Mark, on Facebook also. But if you'd like to sponsor a racing show or be on a racing show, feel free to call us or text us at 712-209-7138, or you can email us at jjnolan151